This is the Everything Weight Loss podcast with Shari, Ware we talk about everything, all things, anything to do with weight loss, health, and wellness. Thank you very much for joining me today, Manish.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Manish Khernar, who is a doctor of medicine in alternate medicines. He specialises in hypnotherapy and spiritual healing. In addition, he is a writer, an actor, a theatre artist, a thinker, a blogger, a spiritual seeker, a trainer, a public speaker, and a motivator. Wow, that is a lot, Manish. I'm going to let you take it from there and tell us a bit more about you and what you do.
Basically, the center of my name is Swa-Darshana. Swa-Darshana in Indian language literally means meeting yourself. So we help people getting their answers, spiritual answers or emotional answers within their own selves. And we use different modalities for that. Hypnotherapy is one of them. So other than hypnotherapy, we use meditations, other spiritual healing, sound healing, uh, quantum healing, 3D DMIT, and we use all these technologies to help people getting rid of their emotional, psychological, and spiritual issues.
Awesome. Sounds fascinating. So, touching on the hypnotherapy, how popular is hypnotherapy in your experience? And do you come across many people that don't believe in it?
Yeah, basically here in India, people have a taboo visiting to a mental health professional at the first place. And out of those mental health professional, hypnotherapy comes last because people are not much clear what actually hypnotherapy is. They confuse it. Some people confuse it with Vashikaran is a tantric process which controls someone's mind. So they think hypnotherapists control people's mind, or and the hypnotists, those people who are doing stage shows, they make people do funny things on the stage on the click of their snap of their fingers. So people get confused with hypnotists also. So we need to do a lot of mental cleansing of the society. We are different from those people. So many people do not know that. So
you mean that you're different from the people on the stage hypnotizing people and making them do funny things?
Yeah, obviously.
Yes, definitely. So what kind of people do you work with then, and what are their major problems that you solve with hypnotherapy?
There are various problems, but majorly they are suffering from some kind of psychological, some kind of mental issues like stress, fear, phobia, anxiety, depression at times. They might be going through some loss of a family member or relationship breakup, pre-marriage issues, post-marriage issues, sexual dysfunctioning, or psychosomatic issues. That means if they are suffering from some kind of physical illness, but allopathy doctor is not able to diagnose what exactly it is, then also they come to us to find the root cause of it. Yeah, and one more segment. Uh, People who have a lot of existential issues, spiritual questions, they also come. And here in India, people are fascinated about past lives.
Okay, so, very interesting.
Yeah, so people want to know their past lives out of curiosity, or people might have some issues in their life which are occurring repeatedly. So they think it is caused by some of their past life issue, unresolved issues of past life. So they visit us to find the answers of that.
So is that past life regression therapy?
Yeah, past life regression therapy.
Okay, awesome. So touching on the relationship breakups, and you also spoke about, so you work with people with relationship breakups and people with depression. Which issue is easy to handle, would you say?
Easy love breakup is comparatively very easy. It is my master, you can say. If a person spends few hours with me, is 50%, 60% out of love breakup issues. So it is my mastery. Depression is also the ratio of success is very high in depression also, but it needs some time.
Okay, so you feel that relation breakups is your superpower?
Yeah, you can say. Being a therapist, I cannot use that word because
Okay.
I'm just a medium of healing. So
Yeah, yeah. But that's what you do really well, is what I meant
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
superpower. Yeah. Okay. So why did you choose to become a hypnotherapist and all those other modalities that you have in your toolkit?
Actually, I never planned to be a therapist. So actually, I have not chosen hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy has chosen me. You can say that. If I share my life story, it's a long story, but I never planned to be a hypnotherapist. Some events happened in my life, and I end up becoming a therapist. So
Okay. So what's the best part of being a hypnotherapist, and has it changed you?
personally speaking, it is my zone. I have found my passion. I found my zone. So many times I have done therapies for hours, 12 hours continuous therapies I have done. I lose the track of time. I go completely out of zone while doing therapy. So it is, for me, it's my passion. And secondly, whenever therapy happens mutually. So not only client gets healed, but therapist also get healed at the same time. So it's a self evolution process also.
Wow, so it's a win-win for both parties.
Yes.
I love that. Awesome. So, what about online? Can you do online sessions? Are they face-to-face sessions? Do you do a combination of both? And which do you prefer?
Uh, See, in India for past 3 4 months there was a complete lockdown. So what I did in past 3 months is just taking online therapies. So it is working. It's nice. Yeah, definitely. I cannot manage the environment. I cannot manage the energy. I cannot manage the fragrance, music, lights. If it is one to one, I can manage all these things. But still, I had a stigma that it might not work. But it worked very nice. So now during last 3 months, I have so many clients whom I have never met personally, but they came, they got healed, and now they are on their tracks. So it
So,
works.
so is it because of COVID-19 that you decided to go online?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, I used to avoid online before that, but it was my
Yes.
misconception. I should accept it.
And so now, what do you prefer? What do you think works better? Or
Now I'm open for both. Now I'm
yep.
open for both.
Okay. Awesome. Now, I'm really interested to know, what is 3D DMIA testing? Did I get that right?
Yeah, it is 3D DMIA, three-dimensional DMIA. So DMIT means dermatoglyphics multiple intelligence analysis. It is a fingerprint analysis, and from that analysis we come to know the innate potential of an individual, like innate personality traits and intelligence. So three-dimensional 3D is our version, Swa-Darshana's version. We have added few more features into a traditional DMIA or DMIT and made it three-dimensional DMIT. So it has some additional features. The basic purpose of 3D DMIA is to know the innate potentials. It is useful for choosing the right career, choosing the right life partner, understanding your life partner better, uh, or identifying your zone. Just for me, zone is hypnotherapy. The same way, uh, DMIT can be useful for that.
So you mean finding your life purpose or your life?
Uh,
Is that what
See,
you
life
mean?
purpose depends on a lot of things. This is just related with intelligence and personality. So, which career is suitable for me? Which profession is suitable for me? If I'm a student, school going pupil, then which extracurricular activities I should go for? Those things are life purpose is a huge thing, but
Okay.
still, in a way,
And you can tell all that from your fingerprint.
yeah. On the basis of the fingerprints, we can come to know a lot of things.
Wow, that's amazing. So, out of all of the therapies that you work with,
Mhm.
do you have a personal favorite?
I have a personal.
Do you have a personal favorite? What's your favorite one?
Favorite is I can say love breakup is favorite, and some existential. If someone has a lot of spiritual questions or complications in his life, then it is amazing. It's always
So
a new case.
so that's the people that you most like to work with.
Yeah.
And is there a favorite modality that you have? Do you prefer hypnotherapy over some of the other modalities that you use?
See, in hypnotherapy itself, there are a lot of modalities. And I learned hypnotherapy from almost all the major schools of the world. So I have prepared my own way of doing hypnotherapy, gathering all the tools. So more than 100 induction I am having in hypnotherapy, and countless hypnotherapeutic modalities. So we keep improving day by day. So
Yeah.
we have inculcated kriyas also in that. We have inculcated meditations also into that. We have sound healing also into that. So so we keep evolving in that area every day, we can say.
So if there's one thing that you would like to say to people before we finish chatting this afternoon, what would it
Yes.
be?
Yeah. That's a very nice question. Uh, Normally we have different layers of our existence. Physical body is one layer, mind is another layer, and there are some other layers also. See, if your physical body has some issue, if your physical body wants your attention, then your physical body generates a pain signal, right? The same way, if your mind also wants your attention, it creates a pain signal. So pain is nothing but a call for attention. So if you have any kind of emotional pain, there is no need to run away from it, or there is no there should it should not be suppressed or denied, right?
Yep.
PAIN means pay attention inward now. PAIN, pain. So it is just a call for attention. So if you have any kind of mental pain means emotional pain, psychological pain, or imaginary pain, right? So all these pains are created by mind, and it is nothing but a call for help from your mind.
Yep.
So you must address. So that's
Yep.
all what I would like to tell your viewers.
Awesome. And so if they are struggling with those things, if they do have pain and they want to address it, then find a therapist who can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, it's been lovely chatting to you this afternoon. Thank you so much for your time.
Same is here, Shari. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Remember to check out the show notes, and if you have any comments, feedback or suggestions, I'd love to hear them. If you've received value from this podcast, make sure to subscribe, and I'd love you to rate and review the show. Have a fabulous day.